Hey guys, it's Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Doctor Who. Last time on Doctor Who, we had Last Christmas, where the Doctor and Clara were put into a dream within a dream within a dream within a dream with some of these other people, and they were saved by their minds in the form of Santa Claus. And at the end, Clara was like, "Hey, can I come with you again?" And the Doctor was like, "Yeah." And then they went off, and that was that. We also had 2 mini-sodes last time on Doctor Who. We had the Series 9 prologue, which was the Doctor on Karn and getting a message that an old enemy is returning. Who could it be? Who knows? And also someone who the Doctor doesn't fully consider an enemy, I guess. I don't know. It was interesting. And we also had the Doctor's meditation, in which he was meditating on this whole issue. He also said that there was something there. He was gonna tell the story of one of his battles, which looked like it kind of looked like World War I battle that he was about to tell the story of, and then the minisode ended. So I can only assume that's what we're getting in this episode. Who knows? Yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the first episode of Series 9. Man, ain't that crazy. We are on to the 9th season of Doctor Who. Man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy how far we've come. But we still got a long way to go. So, because this is the first episode of the season itself, you can actually watch the full-length reaction of this episode for free. I do this at the beginning of every season, so what you gotta do is head down in the description or to the pinned comment, and there'll be a link there that will take you to the full unedited reaction. There's no footage in the corner. You're gonna have to use your own footage and sync it up with my footage, basically, of the reaction. And I've tried to make it as easy as possible. I'm stumbling over my words a lot, apparently. I've tried to make it as easy as possible to sync it up. Yeah. This is boding well for the reaction. Yeah, you can go do that. You don't have to. If you don't want to, then just stick around and we will mosey right into the normal reaction. But you can go try that out. And if you like that, then you can head over to my Patreon page and you can sign up for full length all the time if you want. You don't have to, though. So, yeah, that is pretty much that. With all that being said, let's go ahead and get right into the first episode of Series 9 of Doctor Who. Here we go. Oh, okay. Not quite World War I, is it, then? Ah!
It's okay.
Wait. So
It's gonna be fine.
Oh! I don't like this. Oh, no.
Help me!
The Doctor?
Help me!
Up! The sonic screwdriver.
Introduce yourself. Tell me the name of the boy who isn't going to die today.
Davros. My name is Davros.
Wait. What?
Hello? Do you
This is Scarrow?
help me?
Oh, what do you do?
Help me!
Oh, no! How? It's blue now. We're on Scarrow! Fucking Davros. Now that is a good twist to start the season. Ooh, the Shadow Proclamation.
Deploy the under-regiment across both sectors. That number of suicide moons cannot be ignored.
Hey, it's the same person. It's the Jadoon.
Davros is dying. Davros is ancient.
He's died like 8
Just
times.
centuries ago. Tell the Doctor. Davros knows. Davros remembers.
Okay.
Tell him.
Miss?
There's just a plane out there.
News, websites, and Twitter.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
Plane.
Planes have stopped.
Huh.
Reports are coming in of planes hanging apparently motionless in the sky.
Footage of
Okay,
passengers
just all planes.
seemingly come to a
You so
Have you got any
fine.
more?
Missy?
Coming.
You blow my mind. It's Missy. Ah!
Today I should be talking to you.
Hey, girl. Ah!
Why do you need snipers?
Because it's the only way she'll feel safe enough to talk to me.
So,
Shall we say 4 o'clock?
that makes sense. Wow, she's arranging people that could take her out. Man, we have Davros and the Master in this episode. We're going balls to the wall, man.
In your terms, a will. The last will and testament of the Time Lord, known as the Doctor, to be delivered according to ancient tradition to his closest friend
Huh.
on the eve of his final day.
Well, shit. How would anyone ever figure out when that is?
Since when do you care about the Doctor? Since always? Since the Cloister Wars? Since the night he stole the moon and the President's wife? Since he was a little girl? One of those was a lie. Can you guess which one?
The
He's not
girl.
your friend. You keep trying to kill him. He keeps trying to kill me.
Very curious about the other things, though.
It's sort of our texting. We've been at it for ages. If he's certain he's facing the end of his life, where in all of space and time would he go?
Here.
The Doctor makes a lot of noise.
Ah.
To make an entrance.
Yeah. Essex.
D1.
How's the Time Lord supposed to die?
Meditation. Repentance and acceptance. Contemplation of the absolute.
Great, thanks. Change the algorithm. Eliminate the crisis points. Where is the Doctor making the most noise but there isn't any crisis? We're looking for a party.
Okay. No problem, just a party. So that's why it's bad for a Time Lord to meditate, actually.
There he is.
You go, girl.
So. Vortex manipulator.
Vortex manipulators, yours a slave to mine. Cheap and nasty time travel.
What? Why not? Oh, they probably couldn't get back to her TARDIS.
The slightest, tiniest.
The guitar, maybe? Oh! Oh my god! He has a tank! Those are some anachronisms.
Dude, what is that? You said you wanted an axe fight. And I've also introduced the word dude several centuries early. Yo!
Dude!
Your Renaissance!
Aww. Aww.
Okay. And we're doing hugging now too. Can't keep up.
Yeah, this is,
Say, hugging is a great way to hide your face.
yeah. He needs to hide it right now.
I guessed him hard.
He's so different now.
It's the wicked stepmother, everyone. Hiss!
Oh my gosh.
Apparently you think you're going to die tomorrow.
Well, I've got some good news about that.
Oh, yeah.
It's still today.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's right.
Davros is my arch enemy. Why would I want to talk to him?
No, wait, hang on a minute. Davros is your
Yeah.
I'll scratch his eye out.
Davros
That's funny.
Davros remembers.
The sonic screwdriver. Thousands of years later.
Help me!
Oh, he didn't save him.
We're coming with him. Both of us, her and me.
No, under no circumstances.
It is agreed.
No, I forbid it. No.
They're coming too. This is interesting, like, the Master is sort of an anti-hero. Ah!
Inform High Command. It is located. The TARDIS is located.
Crap.
To seal every one of your own kind inside a tank.
Yeah, the Khaleds. Man, this is awesome. Goes all the way back to Genesis.
Davros made the Daleks. But who made Davros?
You?
Gravity.
I know.
I love their interactions. Ah, that's such a classic Dalek door.
Missy, we'll get sucked out.
You and me together, off we go. Let's make jam.
It's not a legit airlock, is it?
Doctor. Davros. I approve of your new face, Doctor. So much more like mine.
Older.
Colony Salve. Did you miss our conversations?
If you had created a virus in your laboratory,
Hey.
unimaginable power, unlimited vice function.
Everything we saw, everything we lost.
Hey. Oh, this is interesting.
Yes, okay. If someone who knew the future pointed out a child to you and told you that that child would grow up totally evil, to be a ruthless dictator who would destroy millions of lives.
That's right, he said that shit.
I get the point.
Do you know why you came, Doctor?
He blew it, didn't he?
Sense of
We're on a planet. And that is not a space station. That is a building. The rest of the planet, the whole thing, is invisible.
That's ridiculous.
Wow.
Well, yes,
Why would anybody hide a whole planet?
I would rather depend on the planet, dear.
Huh.
They built it again. They brought it back. No.
Oh no.
What is it? Where are we?
Scarrow.
Scarrow!
Ah, crap.
You brought me to Scarrow!
Where it all started.
Man, look at it.
This is the planet of the Daleks.
Yep. Ah! Ooh, that's classic too.
the TARDIS will be destroyed.
Yeah, well,
You tried that before, it
because
didn't
she's
work.
Indestructible.
Did the doctor tell you that? Because you should never believe a man about a vehicle.
What are they going to do? Tell me what?
Yeah.
This is a TARDIS. And with this, you can go anywhere, do anything, kill
She
anyone.
bargaining
With this,
You just need one thing.
to go in.
Me. You need me.
You need a Time Lord.
Time lady to show you how it
Yeah.
works. Or would you rather just kill me?
Maximum extermination. Exterminate.
Oh! Doubt. Don't. Ah! Ah! Well, now we really know. There's no way either of them are dead. So is this? Are we doing what I think we're doing?
how did you get there?
From the future.
He went back.
Save me.
I'm going to save my friend. The only way I can. Exterminate!
Oh! 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 It was a part one! Oh! Holy crap. Oh my gosh, that was incredible. No next time either, is there? Oh, yeah, there is after the credits. Okay, whatever. Holy crap. But how did he get back there? How did he get back there if he didn't have the TARDIS? Man. This, guys, we're back. We are back to some balls to the wall action. And you know what? This might be the best we've had. Oh my gosh. That's an insane opening episode. Man, oh man. That was insanity. That was just insanity, man. So not only did he not save Davros, he went back kill him. That is just like the ultimate dick move. Is not only did I not save you, but I specifically came back just to kill you. And he did it with a Dalek weapon. Man. That was crazy, man. And just that initial twist that it's Davros. That he was on Skaro. That war was between the Khalids and the Thals. So then, presumably, that was a Thal plane overhead. They brought back the Thals. I haven't seen them in a while. And yeah, they brought... And technically, they brought back the Khalids. Those soldiers were Khaled. That's insane. We've never had the Khalids and the Thals in modern Doctor Who. We've had Davros once. Oh my gosh. And I love when they show every time, almost every time. I didn't see Remembrance of the Daleks in theirs, but just every time that the Doctor has faced Davros, you know? Which included Colin Baker, the Sixth Doctor. I didn't even know he faced Davros at one point. Davros. It's a struggle. It's a struggle to say that. So, hey, I can look forward to that. A Sixth Doctor episode with Davros. And man, throwing it back at him like, hey, you know, you were the one who said, hey, if there is someone and you knew he grew up to be evil and, you know, could kill everyone, do you kill him before he does that? The Fourth Doctor had that. The Fourth Doctor had that conundrum in Genesis of the Daleks. Man. I'm so happy I've seen Genesis of the Daleks. Like, maybe now more so than in The Stolen Earth. Like, man, that just, like, adds so much more history. Because that's, honestly, you guys, we have to, like, think, like, if anyone had not seen classic Doctor Who with Davros, like, you've only ever seen him once before, and all you knew was he was the creator of the Daleks. That's it. So, man, I'm so happy I've seen Genesis of the Daleks. Oh my gosh. Man, Davros and the Master. Because Missy's back. Missy's back. The Daleks and the Master. Has there ever been? The only thing I can think of is like Curse of Fatal Death, where they had the Master and the Daleks. But did they? Have they ever had? I don't know, because they haven't in here. In modern Doctor Who, because we've only had the Master 3 other times. We had Last of the Time Lords, then we had End of Time, and then we had Death in Heaven last season. Man, I'm trying to think. I don't know. I honestly don't know, because I haven't seen enough with the Master and classic Doctor Who. So I've seen... Okay, how much have I seen? The Five Doctors. Terror of the Autons. Was there one... the Deadly Assassin had the Master. But yeah, other than that, no. No. Oh, and I guess Doctor Who, the movie. Where he was executed by the Daleks. That still doesn't make sense, but whatever. But yeah, so far, I've never seen an interaction between the Master and the Daleks. So... Man. And the Doctor is dying. The Doctor is on his final night. So we'll have to see how that works out. Sorry. My nose is acting up a little. I don't know why. Have you ever, like... have you ever had, like, what I call a reverse nosebleed? Where it's like, it feels and it tastes definitely like your nose is bleeding. You know, you get that metallic taste, but your nose isn't bleeding out. It's sort of like bleeding backwards. And it hurts, and it tastes like metal, and it sucks. I'm trying to get the taste out of my mouth. It tastes so bad. Because it tastes like metal. It tastes like blood. And I don't want to taste that right now. There's no getting rid of it. I think I'm making it worse by drinking water. I don't know what's up with that, but I'm not actually bleeding, so that's at least something. But I hate when that happens. Okay, that's gonna be there for a while, so I'll just have to get over it. Man, how long was this episode, by the way? It was the normal length. Well, maybe just like slightly over, but yeah, it was pretty much the same length. Man, oh man, it's insane. It's so insane, man. It's just so insane, man. That this... Just all of it, man. Just an incredible plot twist at the beginning that kid was Davros. And it took me a second, like, Davros. Shit, it's like, it took me like a second to recall the name, I wasn't expecting it. There's nothing I can do about this taste now. Alright. We should hop into the notes. I took down a decent amount of notes for a part 1, but we will have to see how long this discussion is, because part 1's an issue I've always found with a part 1 is that I don't have as much to say in a part 1, because it's not a complete episode, It hurts. Like, my nose hurts, and then I can taste it, It just, I don't know. I don't get it, and I don't like it. Anyway, the first thing I wrote down, okay, hand mines? Was that what it was called? I'm going to turn the subs on. There are a couple points in here where I wish I had the subs on.
Not gonna hurt ya. Just don't run. Hands up. I'll catch up. There are clan drums 2 miles away. I know. I'll be fine.
Oh yeah, this guy got eaten.
What are you doing out here? Huh? Did you get lost?
So they're all of these guys are Khalids.
Stay absolutely still. Just scanning the ground. Think we've got company. Do you know what hand mines are?
Yeah, hand mines.
And in that case, you've got to stand absolutely still. Right? Ever seen a hand mine? Where?
There. Ugh. That just sucks, man.
Okay. It's okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
I like to, because you can look at this and be like, well, okay, what is that, Like, they never explain what a hand mine is, but this is Scarrow we're talking about. Scarrow has a lot of weird crap on it. Skaro just has a lot of weird crap on it. It's interesting that the kid is only credited as boy. He's not actually credited as young Davros, so that's interesting. Oh, my fucking nose. This is ruining the discussion that I keep having to mention my nose because it hurts, man. This is like some weird sinus thing, I guess. Like allergies, but it's not stopping, which is weird. Maybe it's because I'm talking. It just won't stop. It hurts, man. I hope you can't hear me like swishing around water in my mouth. I don't know if the microphone's that good or not. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it's getting a little asthma-y over here. Anyway. So yeah, but that was just creepy, man. That was just freaking creepy. These hand mines. At first I thought when it was just a hand, you couldn't see anything else. It was just a hand. I thought for a second this was going to be the Weeping Angels. But no. Because they kept moving while the kid was looking at him. So it wasn't that. And then just when they turn over and there's just like eyes in the palms, it's like, this sucks. I don't know what this is, but I don't like it. And I just love that you can be like, well, what is it? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is because this is Skaro. And Skaro always has weird crap. There is always weird crap. The only things... honestly, for a while, the only things that aren't weird are the Thals. The Khalids used to not be weird either, but then they became the Daleks. That's the thing. The Khalids and the Thals were the only things that weren't weird on Skaro. And even so recently, Dad and I watched the Dalek Invasion of Earth, and there was a creature called the Slither, just this weird beast. And some of you guys explained that apparently it was supposed to be from Skaro. Like, just this weird beast was from Skaro that the Daleks just brought. And, which is still weird, by the way. It's still kind of a weird explanation for it, but whatever. But, I will say, saying that it's just a thing from Skaro, that makes sense. Skaro is so weird like that, Oh, man. Then, just maybe one of the greatest plot twists, maybe one of the greatest reveals of all time, because you're given no time to think about this too. Like the reveal with Missy being the Master is also pretty good too. But I have to say, maybe one of the best reveals in the show is that this kid is Davros. We have not had Davros for about 4 seasons. And even then, that was 1 appearance. Well, 2 if you count both episodes. But it was only in 2 episodes prior to this in modern Doctor Who. So that is pretty crazy. It's also crazy that, we're starting the season with the Daleks. Like, what the hell's the rest of the season, But it's crazy. I love it. It's crazy and I love it. And that is definitely a great reveal. So good, I'm going to watch it again.
What's your name? Come on! Faith in the future! Introduce yourself! Tell me the name of the boy who isn't going to die today!
Ugh.
Davros. My name is Davros.
Just watching his expression change.
Please, you've got to help me. You said I could survive. You said you'd help me.
God, that is just crazy, man. It's so insane, you know? Maybe one of the greatest reveals ever on this show, that kid is Davros. And he gave him the sonic screwdriver, and he didn't get that back because he left. And that's also interesting that Davros kept the sonic screwdriver all that time. Probably thousands of years, you know? Insane. Davros knows and remembers. He remembers that the doctor didn't save him. Which means that he was able to get out alright, you know? He did actually make it out. But that is probably what created him, you know? That created Davros, you know? Or at least was the spark, basically. That's crazy. The snake guy was kind of cool. I did like that. I liked him, like, going around to everyone. He went to the Shadow Proclamation. We haven't seen them in a while. And that was cool because that was the same actress, you know, there. It's the same actress, and we also got to see the Jadoon. We haven't seen them again since then, I guess. So, that was really cool. Oh, no, we did see the Jadoon in the Pandorica Opens, didn't we? Yeah. And here we didn't even see a full Jadoon because they had the helmet on, so I doubt they did all the prosthetic and stuff. So, the snake guy was kind of cool. And it makes sense that Davros would use that guy to find the doctor instead of a Dalek. Because it's like, yeah, why would you get this guy? You have Daleks. Well, first off, the Daleks don't listen to him. You know? Like, they're like, oh yeah, you created us, but we don't care. You are inferior to your own creation, you know? So yeah, it's like, so it makes sense that Davros would have to specifically hire someone to do that. Sorry, I'm playing with this bottle cap. This has been a really great discussion, hasn't it? Between my nose problems and this bottle cap, we're just having a great professional time, aren't we? So yeah, Davros knows and remembers. He also went to Karn, which was interesting. So that means that the prologue that we watched in the last video, that took place after that scene where he goes and talks to them, you know? At least I assume. Yeah, so they talk about an old enemy returning. So I was guessing Time Lord. I didn't even think of Davros, you know? So that's pretty cool. The planes was cool. It's just, the planes are just frozen in the air. It's like, well, we better do something. And I like that is the reveal for Missy. That Missy is actually, you know, Missy's doing that just to talk to them, basically, because she needs Clara. For some reason, she needs Clara. I guess just to get to the doctor, you know, to try to find him. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. I like having Missy back, you know? So it was confirmed she was not killed by the cyber brig. She wasn't killed by the cyber brig, which is good. Which I never really bought that she was. Oh, she's just dead. It's like, this is the Master we're talking about. I don't believe that for a second. So. Just like I don't believe that the Doctor's about to die, you know? Or that Clara died. Or that Missy died at the end, you know? Like, I just don't buy it. I did not buy that she just died right there, you know? So yeah, that was cool with the planes. And it's also interesting that, you know, so the Doctor had to specifically send his confession to his best friend, you know, and he chose Missy. which makes sense to an extent, I believe. You know, you could argue it's like, oh, well, send it to, you know, Clara or something, or maybe one of his other companions, you know? But when we really think about it, the Master has always been there, you know? Always been there, more than anyone else, more than the Daleks or anything, more than Susan or anyone. Like, no one has known the Doctor as long as the Master has, you know? So it does honestly make sense that, you know, even if, you know, they're not, you know, good friends, you know, they're not like, you know, happy, nice friends, they are each other's childhood friends. So it makes sense that he would send his confession to the Master, you know? So, yeah. So that was interesting. And then just the whole thing of, you know, just... I like that it was just a simple, you know, parlor trick to stop all the planes, you know? Just a simple time freeze. So that was cool. And then I did like them narrowing down where the Doctor could be. And then they made it to Essex, which that was what we saw in the Doctor's meditation. So, okay, so it was something like... What did she say about dying? What did she say about dying? It was specifically like... You have to meditate. Let me see if I can find that.
Basic time stop. Parlor trick. Couldn't have done anything with them anyway.
What does it say?
What does what say?
His confession.
It will only open when he's dead.
And it won't open there.
Question. If the Doctor has one last night to live, if he's certain he's facing the end of his life, where in all of space and time would he go?
Essex. So random, you know?
Yes, Earth, obviously, but where? When?
The algorithm generates probabilities based on crisis points, anomalies, anachronisms, keywords.
Such as?
Blue box, Doctor. There we go. San Martino, Troy, multiples for New York.
And 3 possible versions of Atlantis. Easy than you think. The Doctor makes a lot of noise.
And he loves to make an entrance. Which one is the one? Where is he now?
How's the Time Lord supposed to die?
Meditation. Repentance and acceptance. Contemplation of the absolute.
Great, thanks.
Oh. Okay, so the whole thing of meditation, you know, resistance and acceptance, it's what she did at the end of Last of the Time Lords when Lucy shot the Master. He just stopped. He just stopped. He was like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not going to regenerate. He resisted it. He resisted his own regeneration. Because, yeah, if the Doctor is going to die, why would he not just regenerate again, you know? He has an almost completely, you know, full cycle. So why would he die? And that would be it if he resists his own regeneration, basically. So that's exactly what the Master did, and that's how she knows that that's what it would be. The only way a Time Lord can die is to resist regeneration. So that, honestly, that makes a whole lot of sense. Because it makes you wonder, like, okay, well, why is it just meditation? But yes, it's the resistance and the acceptance of death. Because otherwise, their body will just instinctively try to regenerate in order to stay alive, you know? So that was pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. And then we went to Essex, where the Doctor was putting on a rock and roll party, wasn't he? Playing the guitar. I love that it was an axe competition, so he got a guitar. He had a tank there too. Not loaded or anything. I thought for a second, I was like, is he going to blow this fucker up? And then I thought, is he going to blow the snake guy up? That'd be awesome. But no. that tank is just there. But, yeah. So that was pretty cool. That, you know, he just went to have a party, basically. And he went to Essex. So, I like that. Snakes kill... I think I wrote down... kill for, like, when Missy and Clara were in jail, and she was like, maybe I could finally kill you, and it's like, I don't know, I think that's just playful banter for her, honestly. It's probably just that, so, and then, yeah, she didn't end up killing them, and I like the whole invisible planet thing, you know, just to trick them. So the entire planet was invisible, which was interesting. So that was pretty cool, and yeah, it was not a space station. That's no space station. That is Skaro. Which is interesting because technically we've had Skaro. 2 seasons ago we were on Skaro, you know? So they brought it back again. How many times has Skaro been destroyed? But yeah, but this looks like a different Skaro than, this looks like a different Skaro from the one in Asylum of the Daleks. So, yeah. It's also interesting, I see we don't have the Parliament right now. That was introduced in that episode. We don't have the Parliament. Instead, it seems to be the classic Supreme Dalek. It's interesting we had like a mixture, because we had some of the bronze golden Daleks that we've had since Dalek. And then it looked like we had some of the classic Daleks, like literally the old classic Who Daleks. So that was pretty cool. I know, you are probably all disliking this video because I keep screwing with this thing. Honestly, though, I'm as focused as I have ever been, you know? And this is keeping my mind off of my nose issues, which are starting to heal up, actually. It's getting better as I ignore it, basically. So yeah, we are on Skaro, which is pretty cool. They brought it back. Even Missy was like, shit. They brought it back. So, and then I do love Missy bargaining with the Daleks. It's like, oh, well, you need me to teach you how to use the TARDIS and stuff. And the Daleks are like, no, we're killing you, we're killing Clara, we're destroying the TARDIS. We're doing all that, you know? So, that was interesting. Oh my gosh. That was interesting, and again, yes, I don't think that Missy's dead. I don't think Clara's dead. I don't think they destroyed the TARDIS just with one beam. But that was pretty interesting. You know, it makes for a good. It still makes for a good cliffhanger, at least. You know. So I did like that, and of course, but that makes you wonder. It's like, well, okay, if they destroyed the TARDIS, then how did the Doctor go back in time to kill Davros? How did he get out of there? How did he get away from the Daleks and then go back in time to kill Davros? I don't know. It's sort of like a question that will, I don't know. It's a question. It's definitely a question and a cliffhanger, a great cliffhanger, but it's just how? How did that happen, you know? And obviously we will find out next episode. So yeah. And yeah, that was just pretty crazy that the Doctor left Davros. He left him. Davros grew up and became, who he was. And then the Doctor went back in time to kill him with a Dalek weapon and said, exterminate. So I imagine that that's not going to be the case. Hell, maybe that's where Davros gets the idea for the Daleks, or I don't know. I mean, he would have the weapon and he would have the word exterminate, but still. I don't know. God, I am having way too much fun doing this, but I'm still talking. We're still good. You all are probably so pissed that I am doing this throughout this entire discussion. But I'm having a blast. We're having a good discussion, I feel like. So, yeah. The video's almost over anyway, so we've kind of run out of things to talk about. But, yeah. So, how are we getting out of this? How are Missy, Clara, and the TARDIS still alive and well? And how did the Doctor get back there? That is what I want to know. But yeah, I don't know. This is very interesting. How is the Doctor going to cheat his own death? And yeah, I don't know, but I really like this. I really do like this premiere. This may be one of my favorite premieres we've had overall. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Next week we'll be back with part 2 of this. See how it all ends. But yeah, I am excited. I am very, very excited. But yeah, that is pretty much it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of my Doctor Who reactions, you can click on the playlist. You can subscribe if you haven't done that already, and be sure you hit that notification bell. You can support me on Patreon and follow me on social media. Links below in the description. See you guys later.